What is up everyone, I am Dr. Murdishai aka Loading Gothic on the Xbox 360, and today I'll be talking to you guys about a more personal topic. It's not really personal, but more of a pet peeve, I guess you might call it. It's not just me, I guess everybody else might have this pet peeve, but we're gonna talk about raids, and specifically people in the raid. So as what you might tell in the title of this video, or what you might make up within the title of the video, you already know what we're going to talk about, which is what the hell is going on with the raid teams. And what I mean by this is basically, let's say you starting to start a raid, and you need people for it. But then when you get the people, and you start the raid, everybody quits. Whether they get mad, or your team is not really coordinated enough. No, they get mad and they quit. So I'm sitting here analyzing the problem because I started a raid earlier and we messed up a couple of times and everybody just started to get mad, you know? And that is one thing that you do not want to do on a raid. Do not lose your cool. Never lose your cool on a raid. Stay calm, stay positive. Don't bring that negative attitude into the raid because trust me, you'll set to fail. And failing is not good. So anyway, we're sitting there trying to figure out what's going on, yada yada yada. We're trying to help these people. And the thing is, they were little kids, right? And the thing that I don't like about helping some little kids, I'm not saying all of them, but some little kids is they try to be dominant. And by dominant, I mean you always got this little kid that thinks he knows the raid, but then when the raid starts, he doesn't know jack squat about the raid. You know what I mean? So this little kid try to be dominant. Oh no no, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, and stuff like that. No. So I'm sitting there like, who the hell is this kid? No. I've done the raid almost 10 times already. Enough time to know exactly what I'm supposed to do. This little kid, he didn't know jack squat. But anyway, it's not about the kid. My point is, when you start a raid, and if you guys do not communicate with each other properly, or if you guys don't actually do what you're supposed to do, because you get mad that, let's say, a vandal with a sniper killed you, because you didn't kill it, or someone wasn't on ad control and you decided to quit the raid, that's bad. Don't do that, because you will not get the raid done. You quit, that's bad on you, it's bad for everyone, because you guys don't get to finish the raid, and that is just horrible. You don't want to do that. And the biggest problem with this is that nobody wants to help anyone. Because from what I just said, they either quit or they just get mad. And nobody wants to work with a person that gets mad all the time. And that is one of the biggest pet peeves that I have. Because when people get mad, and I'm not saying that this is everyone, but when some people get mad, they have the tendency of, scream through their mics. And that just drives everyone crazy. Especially my raid team. Me and my friends were trying to help these guys, and they were just screaming. Like, the top of their lungs, just screaming through their mics, man. And that just got annoying. So, me and my friend decided, you know what? We're not gonna do this. You guys are not, worthy of this raid. But then again, you guys have to keep one thing in mind, that it is just a game. No matter what happens, remember, it is just a game. Don't let it get to you. That's one of the problems for people that do raids today. They let it get to you and you guys get mad. No, you guys stop. Just stop. Don't get mad over a raid. No, oh, big deal. You died. It could be done over again. Now, The problem that they mainly have with the raid is after a certain amount of fails, they want to quit. And let me tell you something, guys. The first two rounds, let's say of King's Fall, if you're doing King's Fall, the first two rounds of the raid should be only a test run, not a serious run. No, the first two rounds should always be a test run. Why? Because you get to analyze what you did wrong on the first. So don't just sit there and start the next run. No, 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 no. Analyze what you have done wrong. Let's say you stepped on the wrong plate on the first test run. Okay, you analyze that, and now you're getting set up correctly for the second test run. Basically, or you missed something else on the second test run. Basically, okay, analyze the problem, communicate with each other. Now, another thing is, and I'm sorry if I'm playing really horrible, I cannot concentrate while actually communicating with you guys, but we can deal with that anyway. But the other thing is, if you guys are gonna sit there and not actually help the leader, because sometimes the leader is gonna mess up, don't just stay silent. If you have an idea and that idea, that is right, say it. Don't stay silent. Nobody likes someone that is silent, trust me. If you're silent and if you're not communicating, then people don't want to work with you. You have to speak up. Okay? You have to speak up, basically. But guys, that is what I wanted to get out. Because from what I've noticed, the raid teams today are just getting horrible, basically, and people need to work on that. Just work on it, guys. Like, work with each other, communicate with one another. Don't be like that. You always want to have communication. Make sure that your team is actually fit for the raid. Carry people if you have to. Don't just throw them aside because they don't know anything. You have to carry them. Try to help each other out. Try to help someone that hasn't done the raid before. You know? Do something good for the community. And that's what I've been trying to do. But anyway, guys, I'm Dr. Murdashy, and I am out. Peace.